We give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, in whom we learn this truth. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. All right? We come in, week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked ass kingdom. Okay? And we set up to do that again in these days, these last days, which is the days that we're living in, the last days of the last days. Okay? And we set up to preach to our people, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? For them to take heed to come back to their power. Okay? But you got these stubborn-ass, rebellious-ass Israelites that are not taking heed. Okay? Bring it up.
This is Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
That's right. Bring it up to the top again.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Okay? It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Okay? That's when it's talking, what it's talking about is saying, get out of their ways. Okay? It's saying go flee to go somewhere. No, it's saying get out of the ways of Babylon. Okay? AKA America. Okay? Bring it out real quick.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul.
That's right. It says flee out of the midst of Babylon. Get out of the way of their ways. Okay? Come back to your power, to your understanding on how you do things to live and have life. Right? You read it?
Be not cut off in her iniquity. For this is the time of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense.
Render unto her is talking about a miracle. Okay? When those ICBM missiles come hit this place. Okay? That's their recompense. That's what it's talking about.
Arise ye and depart. This is Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right. That's why you have these women walking around, they want to be men. Okay? It would destroy you. A woman's position is to be up under a man, not to be in the lead. But this place, it teaches you that a woman is equal to a man. Okay? Whenever something goes down, okay, say like somebody breaking the house, what is that woman doing? She running behind that man. She looking for that man, that comfort. But this place teaches you that a woman is above a man. Okay? They got more rights and everything than a man.
Not comfort, but a hedge.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
For protection. Go ahead.
Yeah, like in the scripture in Jeremiah, with it Jeremiah 31, where it say is a new thing in the earth.
Right.
A woman shall compass a man. When you look at that word compass, it's talking about a proceeding, or being like, for an example, it's a brother right here and then a group of women around this brother. You know what I'm saying? To really represent women ruling over men, right. Having that women ruling over men. Because if I'm taking you down, if I'm besieging you, now I'm taking you down. I'm here to take you down. You know. So Eve has been working she's working hand in hand to break down the order of family structure with Esau. You know, you got it out.
Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Can you get the word compass in that verse?
The word compass is, I'm on the King James app, Strong's H 5437. Sabah. I'm just going to go to the outline. To turn about, or around, or aside, or back, or towards, go about or around, surround, encircle, change direction.
See that? See?
I got this is a compass from the 1300s to devise, plan, to surround, contain, envelop, enclose.
Keep going. There's more on there. They got anything else in there?
Go around, measure, calculate.
Okay,
That's about it.
Good. That's good. But you see that, because when you can pass about somebody, you circle them like a pack of wolves circling they prey. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a takedown. So we're in a situation where men are being controlled and ruled by women, and this westernized ideology that's covering the planet. Well, covering this side of the world mainly, and then over there in Europe.
Right.
But the other side of the world, they don't deal like that.
It don't work. It's not in order. It's out of order. That's why it don't work, man. This is the result to that. A bunch of weenies, a bunch of guys that's a bunch of manginas, okay, and a bunch of women with a fucking chest stuck out like they can beat up a man. And a bunch of women that are held unaccountable for they actions too, man. Nothing's their fault.
So yeah, and so in other words, the woman is over the man. In this society, they put the woman over the man.
That's out of order. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Hold on, 'cause, see, this is going to tell us the order of things. The Most High set up the order, okay? But this kingdom, this queendom, teaches otherwise. Teaches you contrary to what the scriptures say, okay? Bring it out.
This is the perfect order. Let's say it like that. This is the perfect order. 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach Yahushua, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of a Mashiach Yahushua is Yahweh Paul.
Right. Okay. The head of Yahushua is the Most High, Yahweh. Okay. The head of the man is Yahushua. The head of the woman is the man. Okay. But the woman is trying to take the position of the man. Okay. A woman is not supposed to be in a like a let's just say like on a police department. Okay. What the hell can she protect?
The positions of authority.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay.
Women are not supposed to have positions of authority over men. Their positions of authority is supposed to be over the children.
Right. Right. And just backing that up, bring that out. Because this is the position of the woman, like the other saying. This is the position of the woman. The scriptures tell us, okay? They're not supposed to be in the position of authority. This is the authority that they're supposed to have, what they're supposed to be doing. This is what the woman's supposed to be doing. Bring that out.
This is Titus 2 and 3. The aged woman likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, fast, keepers at home, good, obedient to their own husbands, that the word of the Most High be not blasphemed.
Right. Okay. It tells you this is how the woman is supposed to be. How they're supposed to conduct themselves. Okay? Bring that out one more time. Right?
This is Titus 2 and 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober.
Teach the young women, okay? Not teach the men, teach the young women. This is how you're supposed to conduct yourself.
Right.
This is what you need to be worried about, okay? Not trying to be in the position of a man. Oh, I can be equal to him. No, that's backwards, man. That's off, okay? Keep going.
To love their, obedient to their own husbands.
Okay, obedient to their own husbands. Okay, what does it say? I would not. What, the woman have authority over a man?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, they're supposed to be obedient to their husband. Okay, because he's the head, like we brought out. Okay, the order of things. The man is the head. So how can, if I'm the head, a woman tell me how to lead? She's supposed to be getting guidance from me.
Exactly.
Okay? But this world, it teaches you contrary to that. Okay? And it's queenly. Bring it up real quick.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection.
Subjection, under the order of. Okay? We just gave the order. The man is over the woman. You learn in silence. Okay? What the hell can a woman teach a man? You can't teach him anything. Okay? We're talking about men though. But what you have running around is a bunch of he-hoes. Okay? Men that's acting like women.
Yeah, but why?
It's queenly.
Yeah, not only that, but they've been raised by women.
Yep.
That's why these women complain about these men, all men are dogs and they ain't shit and they sorry and blah blah blah. Why? Well, who's cultivated these men out here?
Yeah.
Women have. And been given that power and authority by this system, Esau.
1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 12. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence.
Right. Okay.
There goes that silence again. So when you're at home, you're learning under your man, you be quiet. You can't learn if you're talking. They teach you that in school. How can you, God gives you, 2 ears and 1 mouth. And there's a difference between hearing and listening. When you listen, it processes. When you hear, it just goes in one ear and out the other. It just hits your eardrum.
Well, actually, a woman got 2 mouths, but she needs to keep both of them closed. That's the problem.
This is Titus 2 and 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children, to be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
Hold up. It said be discreet.
Chase.
No, not walking out, hey, half naked everywhere. Be discreet. Okay, when my grandmother, I'm an older man, when my grandmother was growing up, they didn't walk around with everything being shown. They used to be shameful, man. For a woman to walk around with, they'll talk about that woman.
Right.
That is highly praised now, man.
Right.
I can outdo you. I can dress less than you do.
More provocative than you.
Right, more provocative than you.
Like, and a lot of the older women, like, how are they going to teach the younger women when they competing with the younger women? They dressing just like them, trying to keep up with them.
Yeah, they going out to bars, getting drunk together, going out socializing with their daughters,
Right.
and talking that whole talking about sleeping around with different men, and the mothers are coming down on the level of the daughters, right? As if they're their friends. You know what I'm saying? Complete, utter madness.
Yeah, they walk around like, oh, this is my best friend, this is my daughter, this is my best friend, and stuff like that. But how?
Yeah, they chase men. They out there chasing. Women ain't supposed to be chasing men any goddamn way.
Yeah.
They're doing that because they've been given the liberty to do what men do. Men chase. We hunters.
Right.
Men are we the ones that go after the woman. Right. We're supposed to be the father seeking a husband for his daughter. But in general, women ain't got no business chasing men and trying to trap men up. Ooh, I'm gonna trap this guy. That's what's in their mind.
Yeah.
Why they out? They with their daughter. This is how you play games with men's mind.
Right.
Right. And this is the type of conversation that's being had.
Right.
And when you go into pretty much like the brothers is going out, the scriptures say to be sober, keepers at home. They go out to happy hour, they turned up like, I hear too many stories. Like I've been around a lot of Eves. They go out since Sunday Funday till they Sunday. They've been out since 11. They won't get home until late tonight. All they've been doing is eat and drinking. You're supposed to have been at home. Right?
Gad and
Even been
abroad.
out, period.
Yeah, Gad and abroad.
Hey, but on that clothes situation, we had social standards back in the day that don't exist anymore. I heard a white woman talk about the whole Karen situation. They said even if they might be agreeing with what the Karen say, amongst their societies, they condemn that behavior. None of them want to be labeled a Karen, even though they might agree with her position and what she's saying. They won't agree with what or the way that she's doing it. So amongst them upper class white people, they condemn that behavior, and they themselves they don't condone it, and they won't participate in that type of behavior. Right. We don't have social norms like that anymore.
Right.
Man. You know, it's just a free for all amongst all women. You know, with us coming back into this truth, the Heavenly Father is giving us standards through His law, statutes, and commandments. All right, so even you speaking on the men being as women, the men out here don't have standards. They got long hair, every color of the rainbow. They wearing anything. They got on skirts. They got on tight this, tight that.
Purses.
So they wearing purses and all this.
Nail polish.
And if you was to tell them something or check them, it's liable to be a fight. So this is why we're in the need for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, because as a people, you can see we clearly robbed and spoiled.
Yes.
Like, people robbed and spoiled, man, just wide open. And as the prophets, we come in, we trying to come into the gaps, you know, and fill them breaches for those who want to come back to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. They can come into this fold. Yeah. You know, and not having, because that's what they do. This is what we do.
Right.
All right.
Like Joshua said, if you want to follow the gods of the other nation,
Right.
Oh,
Right.
go,
Yeah.
you know. But
That's
for
right.
me and my family, we gonna follow
Serve the Lord.
Serve the Lord.
You know, all that too. I think that's Joshua 24:15.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is a big time. This is not something small going on. This is a big problem
Con.
in
It's
the
a problem.
world.
It's a problem.
That's
I'll
why.
tell you.
No, go
Make
ahead,
your
bro.
point.
No, I'm
I-
gonna say that's why over there in the Middle East, they are fighting tooth and nail to keep that ideology
Keep
away.
it away from
We
here.
don't want our women over here trying to rule over us. You got us. No, women will not be giving us orders and out in the streets running around like hoes. No,
No, sir.
because it breaks down family and nation. It starts with the family. Now, if all the families doing, now the nation is all fucked up,
Destroyed.
destroyed. And now she's in the leadership position and just driving the morality of our nation plummeting into the ground.
Further in the ground, yeah. No, I was gonna say, social media feeds into that bullshit. We're putting all of this, you know, got the gender wars going, and you can clearly see they pushing that divide between male and female, and they got all of these where you could be gender
Fluid,
fluidity,
yeah.
all this other shit. I'm tri-gender. They got all kind of shit just to keep the people at odds against one another. But that social media is a big instrument that these elites are using to keep back at each other, the men against the women. Truth be told, if the law was to get rid of either one, all this shit, humanity would cease.
Yep.
We need women, but we don't need the black ones. Women damn sure need men, or else humanity stops.
Right.
So
right.
let's cut the bullshit and let's get back to the original design that the Heavenly Father set up, and that's the order that these brothers are going into. The Heavenly Father set up an order. It doesn't get old. It doesn't outdate. It works. It's like you say, well, I used to put oil in them engines back in the day. I ain't putting no oil in mine.
Yeah, not no
No,
more.
go ahead. You ain't gonna be driving that car for too long.
Right.
Well, this is what the shit that the white man got you women to believe, that you don't have to put oil. We the men of the Lord, we represent that oil.
Right.
That you don't need oil for your family to work,
Right.
or for your relationship to work. Yeah, and you see the result of that.
Yeah. And look at that's it. Look at the results of it. And I know y'all got some scriptures. Can we get real quick? The Most High is not the author of confusion. and that was made behind. Well, we're gonna read the verse above.
Corinthians,
Context, huh?
the Corinthians was
Yeah.
out of order, letting
Right.
women teach and all
Exactly.
that shit. Paul had to straighten them out.
Y'all know that chick, her name is Pearl. She's an
Yeah, the
advocate for
white
men.
girl.
That white chick, yeah.
I was just gonna
She
mention
made
that
good
too.
points.
Yeah, she made good points. And she said she got on board with advocating for men's rights because her two brothers had got to the brink of, they was trying to commit suicide, that they had been bugged out so bad by women. So she saw all of the shit that her brothers went through. So she was like, yeah, she even got the sense enough to know that this shit is out of order. But she made a statement. She gave a statistic. She said, do you know that people are investing heavily in cat food and wine? She said, you know the reason why? She said, because the majority of these women, they're going to be over 30 and by themselves. So they're going to have to get a cat and they're going to have to get them some wine because they're going to be drinking wine. Get you a dog, a dildo, and die alone. It's that simple. DDDA.
Hey, and it's happening.
It's
It ain't like we
happening. Shit, yeah,
this
exactly.
might happen.
This is happening.
This is what's going on. This is normal. Hey, this is what's going on for the so-called black woman. It's normal. Especially the ones that's over 30 and above,
Yes.
or mid-30s and 40s shit. They in that situation.
Yeah.
It's like,
I got it.
listen, real quick. You know any like cat food, wine stocks I can look into?
Yeah. I mean, we was gonna be here long enough. I'd drop bread in it, but shit, the Lord about to return and get the earth right, man.
But I was gonna say real quick. Every time we go to class, like when I get there a little early, I'm looking around, and all I see is a Negro Latino woman walking their dog. Like damn man, every one of them walking their dog. Like what
And
y'all
don't
doing?
date no woman that got a pet. Something is wrong with her. I'm telling you.
Well, that's all
hard.
of
Yeah, that's hard.
And then too, you be just being friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like open the door for, hold the door for. They mugging you, man. Like, what's wrong? I'm just saying hi. I'm not trying to take nothing from you. You know, just saying hi. I'm just trying to be a gentleman, so to speak.
Yeah, and they single. The reason they single is because it's hard for them to what they call paramate.
Yeah.
Because they hoes. They really want to be, they want a man, but they ain't got so many men's spirit in them that they can't, it's hard for them to paramate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have a relationship.
No
See?
bond.
And so they having sex. They just, you better believe that. Yeah, they got
Yeah.
the dildos and all that old shit, but they
Getting
let
smashed.
men pop them and stuff. But then they complain about men ain't no good because they bugged out of their mind because Esau didn't allow you to step out of your nature.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't allow you. He systematically railroaded you
Yep.
out of your nature.
Yep.
I say this, and I'll let y'all have it. One of the most powerful things I heard Kevin Samuel say, he was telling this to a woman, basically, what does, I have to paraphrase it, but he said, what does you being in a relationship have to do with you being happy? And that's what these women got misconstrued. It ain't about being happy.
Right,
He
exactly.
told straight up, he said, it's about obligation.
Exactly.
You got an obligation now.
Yes.
It ain't, a man wasn't put here to make a woman happy. That's not our job. We was here before y'all. Well, they was created, male and female created he them. But he set the order, man as head. So you here actually to help us, to be a helpmeet.
Help me.
So that means when you get with a man, you obligated to that man.
Yes.
You have an obligation to him and his children.
Exactly.
All right? It ain't his job to make you happy. There's no man's job on this earth to make no woman happy.
And
Now,
you can't.
I was about to say the same thing.
once you get into that rabbit hole, you can't
You
do
can't
it.
do it.
Yeah, not when things is corrupt. See, but dealing with the law, statutes, and commandments, it brings about happiness.
Yeah.
It brings about justice. And they put that old bullshit ass idea out there through that women's liberation movement, feminism, that women was
Being
women
oppressed.
they was being oppressed and they was unhappy. That's bullshit. If you talk to our grandmothers and some of our mothers that's older than the baby
Right.
boomer generation,
Right.
they don't talk that shit. My grandmother's the one that passed. She never spoke ill on my grandfather. Not
Right.
one time, not even a little bit.
Right.
She actually spoke highly, talked about how she loved him
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
My grandmother that's still living, she said she had a good life when he was alive.
Did they work?
Her?
Yes.
No.
Neither did my grandmothers. Never had a job. Their position was to take care of the house and have things ready and in order for when my grandfather got
No,
home.
they was happy to cook.
They were happy.
They were happy to clean. It
Yes.
was therapeutic for them to be in the kitchen knowing they cooking for the family
Yes.
and shit like that.
That's right.
And it wouldn't just be them, like they say.
So
they got that
her
saying,
daughters was in there.
It take a
My
village
mom and
to-
her sister. That's
Yeah.
right.
We see, especially you from the country, you see that the women all be in the kitchen cooking the food, preparing the food, laughing and having a good time and shit.
And it don't be no men in the house either. If they do, they sitting in like the living room or whatever, talking and watching something on, listening to music or something.
So the women bought into that bullshit idea that never existed.
Never existed.
That shit wouldn't happen. Men coming home, raping their wives,
Beating the
taking
shit
it
like
from
they
them, beating
woman.
them, getting there and make some biscuits.
Yeah.
And if the biscuits ain't got the right amount of salt in them, it's gonna be a problem. Let's bring the scripture.
Like sleeping with the enemy.
Bring that.
You want to start a verse up on the author?
Yeah.
1 Corinthians 14:32.
No, 30. Okay.
Yeah, we wasn't allowed in the kitchen.
Hell
My
no.
grandmama-
No. No, sir. You ain't had no business in there. Wasn't going there to learn how to cook and there wasn't no business in there.
1 Corinthians 14:33. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, power is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Right. Saying the Most High is not the author of confusion.
Just
Right? This is confusing right here. Okay? Like I said, the woman is compassing the man. That's confusion. That's not the order. That's not how it's supposed to be set up. Okay?
Yeah, because Esau gave Eve the authority to take down the man. They band together on this shit too, right? You know, they band together with that feminism ideology, right? And if you got a problem with it, then we got the big bad white man system to back us up, you know. So the scriptures say that the Most High is not the author of confusion, right? But of peace. See, peace was in the household.
Yep.
Contrary to the bullshit lies that Esau and pushed out there about prior to feminism, that it was like it was more peaceful. The hell and the confusion was coming from dealing with this man. Men had them catching all the hell from being in captivity from this devil.
Yeah.
That's where the fucking problem come in at. We can't have any little bit of peace that we got was the family, the unit that was the family. You know what I'm saying?
And I was gonna say too, on the confusion, like when we was on the brink of World War III, which we are in, you could tell women, they were like, I don't want to be in this feminism no more. I'm gonna go back to the kitchen. That's confusing. You should have already been there. You should have already been in order. You've been up more at peace. Now that you push that feminism, you bought into it. Now you're gonna be on the front lines. And you're gonna rest in peace.
Right. Right. And then you look at the so-called successful woman, they're by themselves, they're miserable, man. Okay?
Right,
They're
because
not-
it's in a woman's spirit, bro.
Yeah.
So like, go ahead, bro.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no,
bro.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm saying it's in a woman's spirit. She want to have a man. She want a man to be there.
And
to
children.
provide for it and to protect
Yeah.
it.
Right?
And children.
Yes.
Right.
And I'm gonna say this, what they don't realize, cause they live in the moment, ain't nothing like you get up in age, you got, you
Grandchildren
you all
around
get to
you.
that age where
Yeah.
you going on to glory, and you got all your grandchildren around your bed and stuff, man. Which, like you said, they gonna die by themselves, and the cat gonna eat their ass. Right? It would be happening to these old white ladies. They died in the cat eater.
Damn.
Nobody know they dead in there.
Right. But that's the spirit too, because what's happening now, I've been seeing a lot of TikTok videos and on Instagram, these women, they in their car crying and shit. Why? Because they don't have kids. They put, their careers over their family. Now they trying to backtrack. Now don't nobody want it because they done been ran through.
Exactly.
Yeah, they depressed.
And they done hit that wall.
Yeah.
They're
Hard.
not getting prettier and finer. They
No.
getting uglier
And fatter.
And more used. See, there's no restoration. You not like a car. You can drive a car and then you can restore that car. Y'all can't be restored. Ain't no born again virgins and going. You can go do all. You still got that mileage on you, man.
Right, and but they thinking like they in that old fucking bullshit ass, excuse me, English. They in that Steve Harvey
Think like a man.
Big
think
button
like,
suit.
ideology.
Think like a
Think
man.
like a man,
Push
act like a
broom,
woman. How do they-
mustache.
that don't make no sense.
That's confusion.
Right.
That's
make it make
confusing.
sense. You can't make it make sense. That don't make no goddamn sense. So they thinking like men. Oh, let me get my bag. I hate to hear that shit. I'm on my bag. I'm trying to get my bag up. They want to get that. So they thinking like men. I want to be successful, and I'm gonna be valuable with degrees and financial success.
Yes.
But Kevin Samuels used to always say that men don't care about that shit.
They don't care.
He'd cut them off every time. It's like men do not care about that
About
shit.
your
Right.
degree.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Women is concerned with thinking like men. You know, they thinking like men, and men gain value because a woman don't value. Oh, he's so the muscles and he's handsome and all that shit play into it. But if you got big money, you can become handsome.
Money
In
make
her
you
mind,
handsome.
you'll be the
even
most,
if
you'll be
you're
the most
ugly.
fit, handsome man on the planet with a big bank account.
Yep.
You know,
You know that from Flavor of Love.
Absolutely.
Flavor was in there. Which I don't know if he had money then, but they thought he did.
they thought that's all.
So
That's all it takes.
yeah.
And a clock.
Yeah. So he was just a nigga walking around. He wouldn't get no play.
At all.
At all. So men gain value because they start making more money normally when they get up in age. When
Yeah.
Mid 30s, 40s.
Yeah.
They reach their financial peak.
Yes.
So women is like, ooh, older men hold more value than the younger man because he got money. Versus a woman, y'all don't gain value in the eyes of a man because y'all got money. We looking how much you weigh and how pretty you are and how feminine you may act, and we don't.
Yes.
So we don't know nothing about that. You know, go ahead with the back to the scripture. No, we not. I want to make
1 Corinthians 14:34. Let your woman keep silence in the churches.
No, go back to 33.
Okay, come on. 1 Corinthians 14:33. For Yahweh Bashim Yahushua power is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints.
Right? Now look, it's talking about the Most High is not the author of confusion. Now let's read on.
Let your woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak.
Why? Because that's where the confusion come in at. A woman get up and start bringing her emotions and her thoughts and shit around, and that's when confusion starts to happen.
It's lucky because that's all they're gonna bring is emotions.
That's it.
Okay, they're not gonna bring logic. They're not gonna bring, okay, this makes more sense. No, they're gonna bring their emotions.
Practicality.
I want this car. I'm at the dealership, right? And I only got enough money to buy a Chevrolet or a Toyota Corolla.
A Yaris.
You got something that's within the price range. But then the car salesman, see the old woman, she getting child support. Her income is right here. Okay, so they they sell on the Beamer, or she see the Beamer. Let's leave the car salesman out of it. She see the old Beamer. Damn, I know I only got enough money to buy this Chevy or this whatever. But damn, I like that Beamer right there. Ooh, I look so good in it. And now, fuck that. I'm getting that Beamer. I don't care if I can't pay my rent, if I gotta pay bills late, or if I can't, I'll find a sucker to pay for this car note if I have to. Whatever I gotta do It don't even matter at this point. How can I get that car?
But like we
So it's not logic is out the window, it's emotion. I'm gonna feel good, I'm gonna look good, I'm gonna be able to shit on other women.
Yeah.
That's what they want in this society is their status.
Right.
And then too, not thinking logically, okay, the maintenance on that BMW.
Fuck maintenance.
Yeah,
All I gotta
hey,
do is put gas
Hey,
in it.
the tire.
You
hey,
get the
this
oil
simple-
check.
the
They
simple
don't even do
maintenance,
that.
$1,000 just to change the oil.
Yeah.
Okay? But the car note, $500. It takes more to change the oil than to pay the car note on it. Come on, man. That don't make sense. Especially if you live paycheck to paycheck, you depending on the man to provide child support, something like that, because you know most of that's what they're living off of. So you're not using logic at all, man.
These women will buy a Gucci purse and ain't got shit to put in that purse.
Right, right.
A goddamn $1,200 purse with no money.
Walmart makeup in it.
Right, right.
Yeah. With a homegirl's weave.
1 Corinthians 14:34. Let your woman keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also saith the law.
Yeah, that's why Paul made this statement. 'Cause he said this is causing a lot of confusion with these women up in here running their goddamn mouth. They need to be in their order according to Genesis 3 and 16. Yeah.
Oh, bring it out. Bring it out.
This is Genesis chapter 3 and 14. And Yahweh of power said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly thou shalt go, and dust shalt thou eat.
So what did the serpent do?
Deceived her. Okay, and that's what the scripture is saying, that she was deceived. Wasn't the man? The serpent came to the woman and deceived the woman.
The weaker vessel.
Right. Okay, and what do you see happening today? Deceiving the woman. Okay, and it's making everything crumble. Go ahead.
Then what? Eve went to Adam with them emotions. Adam got caught up in them emotions, just like they get caught up today with, the emotional plight of a woman. They could lose his life behind a woman. Oh, you disrespected me. You just don't let him do that, do me like that, and then you go up there and get a bullet put in your head.
Right. But then if you be like, man, we ain't dealing with what the fuck is you doing over there in the first place? Then if you don't do, say you in that scenario, you don't do nothing, man, let's get the dude off looking somewhere else. He doing
Yeah, they
something
ain't
different.
even.
It was him. He said something to me. Now you say, man, fuck that. We getting the hell out of here. Now you weak. She gonna talk shit to her. She gonna get in the car, go walk wherever y'all going, and she gonna demean you and down talk you. You ain't no real man. You weak. I don't know why the fuck I'm even with your weak ass shit. They talk to you.
Yeah.
But then if you was the backhand and slap the dog shit out of her,
He wrong.
it's a world of confusion going on.
That was just.
And dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And if I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow, and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband.
Okay, and this throwing into desire is saying that that woman is going to want to rule over her husband. Okay, that's going to be the desire. They want to rule over.
No. We say her desire is gonna be, she gonna be about what her husband is about. Her desire is gonna be to her husband.
Right.
Yeah, her desire, like a woman is supposed to be all about being a supporting element to her husband.
Yes.
If he got a business going, I'm here. I'm here to support everything you about. That's a woman's position. Read that again.
And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow
Going into women having birth pains.
and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy desire shall be to thy husband,
Go ahead.
and he shall rule over thee.
Yeah, her desire shall be to her husband. She's all of she's not putting it career first. Ain't none of that. Don't even. That's some new shit down there. That new age westernized ideology, BS. Women was all about whatever my mind is on my husband, even over the children. Husband
Yes.
comes first, then everything else, right? And he say, what does it say after that about her desire to be to her husband?
And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
And he shall rule over thee, you. You gonna be all about him, and he gonna rule over you. And that's what women that's really, when they in their right frame of mind, they mind is all about their man. Oh, whatever. Like you watch, for example, if you watch that movie Cadillac Records, it give you an idea. That fucking bitch Gabby Union playing a part. The guy that played the role of Muddy Waters. She didn't give a shit about nothing. She was all into this man, cooking for him, cleaning. This show you the mindset of them back then. He was on the street playing a guitar. She brought him up into her spot, gave him a roof over his head. I don't know if it really went down like that, but in the movie, that's what it showed. You know, and she stayed down. She wasn't out messing with other men. She was cooking and cleaning. And then when Walter, what's his name? Little Walter.
Yeah, tried to come at her.
When he tried to come at her, she rejected it. And his way,
Approach.
his approach to get up in there was to throw out that he got all kind of other women. You know, he doing you wrong. He got other women. And when he said that, he said, she stopped him and said, don't ever talk about, basically don't ever talk about what him bringing, about him being with another woman. She said, I don't care. He said, look, I can't bear no children. I don't give a fuck. I'm staying down anyway. In other words, you gotta go back and watch. You have to watch the movie. I can't remember exactly.
She was like, I'm on Team Muddy Water.
Yeah, she was like,
Get
yeah,
out of
he
here with
out
that
there. I
bullshit.
can't even get this man no children, so I don't give a fuck about him dealing with other women. Don't bring that shit to me. Basically, he's a good man. The reason we have what we had now is because he's taking care of this house. You see, in other words, she showed the
Yes.
sentiment in the movie
Yes.
that her desire was towards him.
And
He brought the baby in the house.
Yeah. And she just had to accept it. Yeah, yep.
Well, he didn't bring he came home and she had the baby
Already, yeah.
A woman dropped off the baby. Did she get up and say, fuck this, I'm out there, and this
This ain't none of my baby, no. Because another thing too, she knew that her support for him got them where they at too.
Exactly.
Her helping him, she knew, just like our grandmothers knew, the help that they was giving to their husband is the reason why we're in this comfort. Yes. This is, okay, I know this work. Look, we got a house. We raising our children. We ain't hurting for shit. He's happy, I'm happy. Everything is good. And I ain't even gotta go to fucking work. I ain't gotta go drive through fucking rush hour traffic and goddamn morning traffic and the commute and worrying about getting coffee and 2 goddamn potato and egg taquitos and making it to work on time and
Getting hit on.
all day long and dealing with other women that, because women is totally at odds with each other. Then all of the gossip you got to deal with and all of the mess, and then fighting back through rush hour traffic, 5 o'clock traffic to get home through all that shit. Then I got to hit the door. And these women will sit there and talk about, I ain't finna cook and clean for no man. Bitch, you gonna do that shit anyway. Do you not cook and clean?
No, they don't.
Salakia.
Yeah, just on that
You
part
right.
alone.
Yeah.
Now they full of McDonald's, Taco Bell, Taco Bueno, Diddy.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Clean
leave
it,
out.
forget about it.
Forget it.
You
They
going
don't
at-
know how, bro.
They're gonna hire
They
somebody.
don't know how.
Yeah. Mary
I'm telling you,
Maids.
You watch your woman. I don't let these women cook for me. They
No.
don't know how to cook. They don't know how to clean.
Yeah, all this. That's part of the reason why you are angry and unhappy. You full of GMO trash,
Yeah.
processed fast food.
Yeah.
What the brother said was heavy as far as, you know, that dynamic between a man and his woman. When the man and the woman do come together on one accord, it's a power there that Esau know. That's why he got to put these little TikTok, men ain't shit. Oh, these women
Misogyny.
today ain't shit. And they just going back and forth because he want us looking at each other, thinking
At odds.
each other the problem. And we all are victims of this fucked up system.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Willie Lynch, all of the trauma we've endured, all of the shit we've been through. You know, you would think a woman could put two and two together, but them being emotional, as the brother said, and not logical, they won't put it together and be like, yeah, we've been oppressed together.
Right.
So the best way to fight this oppression is us coming together, you know. Fuck what the next person got, because that's what the man said on the song, if you think you're lonely now, at the beginning of
Yeah.
the song, she was like, my girlfriend
God.
always complaining.
Yeah.
She ain't
God.
what, you know, what they got. And then he said, she don't understand, I can't be in two places
At
one
once.
time. I can't, if you want this stuff, I got to go work.
I gotta
for
go
it.
work.
Then you ain't never here. You always gone.
You work too much. Everything is a
He was
problem.
saying a mouthful right there, but that's how these women are today. They want the world. Where we gonna get it from? We got to go out and get it. Then he ain't never around. He ain't never home. And then you know she get caught up. She get in an entanglement.
Yeah.
And then that's the reason.
With a
He wasn't
motherfucker
never
that ain't
home.
got shit.
Yep. Yep.
Well, he was around. You wasn't around. Yeah, cause I'm out here busting my ass to make you happy.
That couple when around is around.
And that's what the trouble come in. But that dynamic has totally been destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, man, women don't want to work with us no more. They want you to come prepackaged and ready to go. And then even with that, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah.
But then, oh girl, he ain't hitting it right. Well, you want a man with 6 figures, with 6 feet, and he got all that, but now he ain't good in the bedroom.
she
They
got-
gonna always find something,
Yes.
bro.
She got all that other genetic material inside of it.
Fighting
Fighting
a lot of the
and
problem.
war. You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All in her brain.
Yep, and then she got options. So I got this man. It's you going. It's like, you know, women thinking like men.
Yeah.
Men by nature we love the hell out of you, but we want it's options. We like 31 flavors. Baskin Robbins 31 flavors.
Right.
So they thinking like that too. But damn, yeah, he good. But God damn, I know all about him. I know what he gonna do. I know what he gonna say. Let me go and figure out another man. Let me go and try. I want to go out and figure other men out. And they just want to. This is where they at.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Yeah.
And like the brother was saying earlier, they are not happy. And I remember a brother saying something that was heavy to me. It's like when you go all the way back to Eve, she wasn't happy. He was like, Adam had dominion of the earth. And the brother, he said, Adam named the animals, and that blew my mind. I was like, wow, to have that dominion, that power to name the animals, and you still not happy? Like, there's nothing you can do ever to be happy.
They not satisfied with
You're never
nothing.
satisfied.
Even Prince said that in the song. He said, maybe you like my father, he's too bold. Maybe you're just like my mother, she's never satisfied. And he hit the nail on the head, man. You cannot satisfy these freaking women. But like the elder was saying, it ain't about us making them happy. It's really supposed to be the other way around. They supposed to be our support and
Comfort.
yeah, and our comfort, man. This everything and everything that we're bringing out. This is not gonna get in order until Yahweh shall return, man. He's got to come and fix the earth, man. You know, fix the Israelites, and that'll lead on into the kingdom of righteousness, man.
This system of confusion exists.
Exactly.
That's what they're gonna go to.
Yeah.
A woman is chaotic by nature.
Fickle
Men
ass.
represent order and law.
Right.
We are law and order. They chaotic. They emotional.
Yeah.
Being emotional is me and you all over the place.
Erratic.
Based on your emotion.
Yep.
So that's why they need us, and then they can add to us. We only need them to procreate. I had something at TikTok that made a hell of 5 points. It's like a woman single, she going to adopt masculinity in order to survive.
Right.
But a man that's single, he's not going to adopt femininity in
Nope.
order to survive.
Nope.
So that shows you that masculinity is the necessary element.
Exactly.
Masculinity is.
Yes.
All right? We need women to procreate, and we don't need the black woman again.
Again.
We can bring an Israelite, as Israelite men, we can have Israelite children with any nation or woman on this earth.
Con.
But yeah, with women just being chaotic like that, they're not dependable. They're not going to be stable. They're not going to be people of character. They're not going to have integrity.
Right.
Because they're all over the place. They need that element of law and order which comes through the man to stabilize them. You know? But yeah, I wanted to make a point too in that Genesis when y'all get through. You can pick up where you left off.
Verse 17, Genesis 3 and 17, and unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree of which I commanded thee, saying, thou shalt not eat of it. Cursed is the ground for thy sake. In sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee, and thou shalt eat the herb of the field. In the sweat of thy face thou shalt eat bread. It's like it. In the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground, for out of it thou wast taken, for dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
Okay. And you heard how the Lord speaking to Adam, he said, starting off, because thou hast hearkened to thy wife.
Yeah.
To the voice of thy wife.
Yeah.
Get that point again.
And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife.
That's the first
This is
mistake.
it. Yep.
Just make today.
Yep.
Listening to their wife, believing that their wife is on some type of moral high ground that we need her to correct us.
Right.
Put us in place.
Right.
No, that's the number one mistake right there, men listening to women. But I just want to make the point, you see how the curse that was put on Eve, one of the curses was in sorrow shall thou conceive. But how a woman going to be delivered in these days?
Conception.
Childbearing.
Yeah.
And we go back to the beginning. Adam's curse was that the ground would be cursed for his sake, and he would have to work to till the ground, plant, sow, and reap, and all of that. Which he didn't have to do that back in the days. The earth just gave forth. He probably could just use his mind.
Yeah.
And say, an apple, and it just pop up, or I'm hungry, and the earth just produced this off of his thought. I don't know, but he didn't have to work. That's made clear in that. But the Lord said, by the sweat of thy brow thou shalt eat thy bread. Meaning he would have to work.
Yeah.
So in our salvation, we have to work to till for this spiritual bread. But that's how we're gonna get out of here, is by laboring. So at the end of the day, Acts 14 and 22 goes for all. That we must with much tribulation enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
So women and their curse being, having the conception of sorrow, or the sorrow in conception, that's the only way they're going to be delivered in childbearing. Right. And then us, having to till the ground, well, we got to till the spiritual ground. We got to go into the scriptures, break up, rightfully divide. We got to plow up the scriptures, put them where they're supposed to go, rightly divide the word of truth to draw forth the understanding, and come out here and preach the gospel. That's work.
Yeah.
You know, that's work. So the way it started, the way it's gonna end. You know. Now I don't know how long the Lord is gonna have them women under the curse, but I know for right now it still applies. These women go through heavy labor pains and sorrows, you know, to bring forth. Even it didn't used to be like that.
Right, well in the kingdom it ain't, they won't have it.
I know
no
in the
more.
kingdom,
Yeah.
I would say even their menstruation pains, like I'm just saying women go through it.
Yeah.
That time of the month, like they be going through it. They get super emotional. They all over the place. It's a
Yeah,
whole lot.
and it came about dealing with the birth pains because of what? Sin. When the
Yeah.
kingdom, going back to, you know, going back to that point, we're not gonna sin in the kingdom. We're gonna be perfect. So we're gonna
Hence,
be,
that's the new covenant, huh?
God.
Oh, okay. We're not gonna sin no more.
everything is spiritual.
Oh, Salaki.
All right, quickly. First Esdras chapter 4, verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and become servants for their sakes.
That's pretty much the state of the condition of the time we're in right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Men are out of their minds behind women. And we live in a society where men are deprived, sexually deprived.
Oh, they got to say it now too. Broke boys don't deserve no box.
Right.
And I'm thinking, I'm like, what if I'm broke and I still make about the same amount as you or a little bit more than you, even a little bit less, if we in the same range, then what does that make you? You broke too. So that's
You don't deserve no, yeah.
that
See that?
confusion.
That's it exactly. So the average man ain't getting, not saying they ain't getting none, they not just having sex like that with all different women. They can't get it. Because these women got these fantasy ideas about
6
that
foot,
is
6
standard,
pack,
that's
6
unattainable.
figures.
The shit that they want and think they can get, they can how a man is supposed to, what a man is supposed to bring to the table, they standard, it ain't out there. It's only out there for a very small group.
It's 1% of men.
Exactly.
That's what Kevin Samuels used to always go into it. He would always break it down. I remember watching one, he was breaking down, I think she wanted to be a realtor, and he was like, you're not gonna make that much money. Like for what you're doing in that field, like you're not gonna make that much. He was breaking it down, he was like, you don't have the clientele to make that type of money. You're not doing it now, and you're a single mother. So that means you have to work 2 or 3 times harder, but you're still trying to be the father and the mother at the same time. It's not feasible. It's not gonna happen.
I want to make a point just about what I was saying. Men being deprived of sexual options with these women. So now when a man do get with a woman, he go out of his damn mind. Finally, I got a woman.
Let me do everything.
Now this man is bugging himself out behind his woman, because he's been starved of this natural.
Affection.
Yeah. Well, we supposed to have this.
Right.
The order being
We
thrown
supposed
off.
to
Let me
be
just say the
getting-
order
yeah.
being thrown off. Men that shouldn't never have problems getting
Deprived, yeah.
women. Men have shit. It was nothing. Men wasn't worried about damn this. How do I get to play these games? You got to play all these goddamn games to get with a goddamn woman and shit.
Yeah.
In this time,
A used woman.
a used up goddamn woman that didn't exist in the ancient times.
And men need sex like women need attention.
Yeah.
Men need to have sex like women need attention.
Yeah, look at a lion. A lion, when he go in and it's time to mate, he having sex literally all day. He take his little breaks and he go back. Boom, 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 boom. It is true. We do gotta. Men, that's by nature. Yeah, we wanna pound and pound and pound. We can pound and pound. Yeah, we can do that. That's why we can't just have one. We'll beat you into obliteration. Y'all, let's get back on the script.
Sirach 26:8. A drunken woman and a gatter abroad causeth great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whore.
That's what we see today. Okay, because like on social media, you'll see that they're praising a woman of praise how many bodies she done been with. The body count. Okay? Hey, she's drunk.
Slut walks.
Right. They praise that. Stuff like that is praised over here. You know, like I was saying before, that the elder women, they didn't, you know, that's a shame to them.
Yeah.
Okay? But these women praise it like it's nothing.
Because that's what they see. They see the Cardi B's, they see the Beyonce's, they see the Nicki Minaj's. The thing is, what they don't see is that these women got men.
Right.
They got men.
Even Lil Kim.
Even Lil Kim. Shit, they got fucking men. But that's not what's pushed. Then, what was the woman, Cardi B? One of her songs was on, I think one of her little daughter or something was in. She cut that shit off and hurry up. See, they don't even want their own children listening to the shit that they pushing, man. But it's okay for your children to hear.
How you end up? At the end of it, how do they end up? Used up and without a fucking man. By
Yeah.
the time they like, damn, I've been out here in my 20s and shit, now 30s and shit, having fun and
Bodied up.
riding the cock carousel.
Yeah. yeah.
A damn child. You know, you went on that old carousel, you want to try out every one.
The horse, the giraffe, the elephant, it's a zoo.
So that's what's being pushed. And they mothers tell them that. You need to go out there and
Test the water,
test the
baby.
water to see what kind of man you want. And they end up destroyed. And when mileage on them, late night stand up, getting drunk all the time.
Popping pills.
Now you like, then it hit them like, damn, I'm tired of this. I feel nasty.
This ain't amounting to nothing.
I want a man to come and value me now. Fuck out of here.
I want to get under a man. It's too late. Shit.
Y'all, what else we got? You got more in there? Yes, sir.
The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids.
Right. You can tell by how that woman carry herself. Okay, if she out here dressed half naked, 9 out of 10, that's a whore.
Yeah, and her hardy looks. You can see the pride just percolating up off of her.
Stretch forth
Because
necks.
a woman's supposed to be she's supposed to be like this, and there you can see the humble.
Bitch,
You're
be
supposed
humble.
to see the humbleness
Yeah.
in a demeanor. You know what I'm saying? When you see the ancient women shit, they wouldn't look men in their eyes.
Kept they fucking
They
head down.
walking down like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they men, if they is walking their gadding abroad, they with they men. And they not out looking in one eyes, unscrupulous.
Undisciplined
yeah,
eyes. Wanton eyes.
Then the scriptures say in their eyelids, they had that makeup, that eyeshadow shit, and
Yeah.
now it's ridiculous.
Yeah, with the
I
elephant.
mean, they have 30
snuffleupagus.
different shades. Purple, green,
Yeah,
fake
yeah.
eyebrows
Yeah.
on, painted face.
They got eyelashes with little tips. They got little dots, little sprinkles, the glitter and shit on the tips of bro, it's outrageous now. The cumbrellas.
Because they think that's getting them attention and them eyelashes.
It is.
Yeah, it do.
Yeah, attention not for a man to look and say, ooh, I want to.
Damn, look at her eyelashes. Damn. Ain't no man saying that shit.
And the funny part is, when I read the comments, that's what men are actually saying. Like, a woman, I just read one last night, a man specifically said what men want. She came back with a rebuttal. He came back and was like, I just literally said what men want, and you just said the opposite. Like, that's confusing. Like,
They
what
don't
going
care
into.
about what the hell a man
Yeah,
wants.
they don't care.
It's about me.
Me.
Can I read the definition of haughty? Haughty in etymology online. Proud and disdainful. An extension of high in one's own estimation.
That's
So,
it. Ego trip.
They walk around with their heads high, their nose in the air like they are something when they really are nothing. Like, you got
Yeah.
3 baby daddies and 3 kids. Like,
Yeah, and 100 other men's semen floating around your body.
And you on men's cell phones You on multiple men's cell phones, getting your back blown out
And your mouth.
and the back of your throat.
The throat goes.
That's crazy. Shit like that. That's crazy. To be a throat goat.
Yeah,
The
that's,
greatest of all time.
Well, Kim Kardashian came up.
oh yeah.
This is who they looking to.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
y'all saying with them eyelids, I never forget this years ago. There was a video a guy made the point in nature, you know, like you got toads and stuff, they'll be brightly colored
Yes.
as a warning for other animals that look toxic. Stay
Yes.
away from it. That's basically what
Yes.
it's doing. Yeah, they letting you know. Well, when you know the scripture, you know this woman is toxic.
Yes.
But not to land back over that, they promoting that now. To be toxic, that's like they're esteeming that. I want to be toxic. Like I don't like these toxic relationships. I want to be in a toxic relationship. Like for what?
They
Like,
bugged out, man.
Yeah.
That don't make no sense. But then when it come down to why it didn't work out, they say the man, he was toxic. No, the woman is the fucking one bringing the toxicity
Yeah.
to the relationship.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Because men is simple. Just leave me alone. I'm doing what I'm doing. Shit. Leave me alone and let me get sex when I want it. And everything will be all right. Make me a simple.
Yeah, and just shut up. Really, just shut up.
Sirach chapter 26 and verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
So yeah, you got some, men, they have these wicked women, right? Like you have to the woman, she'll come home and take that man's life. That's a wicked woman that was given him for judgment. Okay, that's why that wicked woman is with that man. Okay, what did it say? Yeah.
Sirach 26 and 24. A dishonest woman contempt shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband.
Right. Look up to her husband. Like I was saying earlier, that a real woman, she wants a man. She will be in subjection to a man. That's a real woman. But what you have is these women, they want to be men. They want to be the leader. Okay?
Sirach 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Shameless woman will be counted as a dog. And that's how these women that walk in this pride, they're counted as dogs.
Yeah.
Okay? Boy, it
They,
says,
I was gonna say they exhort themselves to that. They call themselves the baddest bee.
Yeah.
Like that's what they
Yeah,
call. When
they
they
are.
first thing they get on the phone, like, "What's up, B?" Like, but if a
Shit.
man call them that, then it's a problem.
Well, if the wrong man, so
Yeah,
basically,
right,
every
right.
man can't do it.
Right.
Little baby and them dudes,
Yeah, future.
They can do it.
Future and them.
They-
They identify their own selves by the most derogatory
Yes.
words and phrases
Yes.
that exist.
Shit, I know a woman, her and her friend, they call each other hooker. They call each other Hook for short. Hey, Hook. Hook. Can't make this shit up, man.
I wish we could.
But now, like the brothers are saying, they'll say, bitch, you crazy, or they'll call each other bitch. But if you sit there and call one of them a bitch, now you misogynist, you this, you that, male toxic, yeah, you toxic.
Unless you got the clout.
Unless you pull up in the Lambo,
Yeah.
unless you in the 1%.
you can do them any kind of way.
Yeah.
When you're going overseas, Dubai, okay, they do them any kind of way. And they come back, hey, they don't have no shame.
But they
nothing.
got a bag when they come back, huh?
Right. For the bag. I did that for the bag. Damn. Our women have.
At least I got something out of it. I ain't over here fucking these sorry ass niggas for nothing.
Yeah, I got one more verse.
Pookie and Ray Ray and them.
Sirach 26 and 26. A woman that honoreth her husband shall be judged wise of all. But she that dishonored him in her pride shall be counted ungodly of all.
Right. So in the end, at the end, that woman will be destroyed. Okay? If you're not in line, you're going to be destroyed. Okay?
Yeah, Isaiah 32 and 9, and a few verses on down, that's about to happen.
That's
in a
just
big way.
that's the spirit.
Let's bring that out.
Yeah. All that.
And that go into the society
yes.
crumbling. and
Yeah.
going down. Go ahead,
Exactly. All that feminine shit about to go out the window, which it really ain't even feminine. You feminists don't even know what feminine means. You don't know what it means to be feminine.
bro. Right. Kevin Samuel proves that because he
Straight
asked
up.
the women, what do you basically name off your feminine qualities?
Yeah, yeah.
And they couldn't name them.
Not one.
Oh, I'm intelligent. I got a master's degree. This
I bring
stupid
so
shit.
much to the table.
I communicate well.
Yeah.
Goddamn dildo here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ask them what a man is. They talking about they want a man and this and that. They gonna list off a bunch of shit that men
They
do.
gonna name a slave. They gonna describe a
Right.
slave. What's a good man to you, girl? Well, they gonna describe a fucking slave, bruh. Somebody that's sitting there on one knee with their head down like Atlas, holding their ass up in the air.
Yeah.
Not even them, they booty, holding
Man,
their ass
he
up.
love me. He treat me good. He take me.
He
here,
worship
blah,
the
blah, blah,
ground.
blah, blah.
He drink my bath water. You out of your fucking mind.
Hear my
Yeah,
voice.
because women are at ease. And then it tells us in Isaiah the 47th chapter, it talks about the sentiment of Babylon the Great. It talks about they that dwell carelessly.
Carelessly.
When you dwell in a state where you just don't give, you just I
La-di-da.
don't care about shit.
Yes.
You really at ease.
Yeah.
But guess what? How you gonna be at ease and you're mad and you're angry at the same time?
Don't make no sense.
This place is all got everybody bugged to freak out, man.
Yeah.
Unless you got this truth. You know? So women, yeah, they walking around and they mad and they angry and you see them in their car, they mugging. They just sit there, they mad while they on the road. Or while they pass.
With they bright lights
They
on.
not smiling at nobody.
Sitting up on the goddamn windshield with
Right.
a cell phone in their hand and the vanity mirror down.
Right. But they carry a mindset of ease because of this society has been modernized
Yeah,
to where everything is just convenient.
yeah.
Oh, I go do my little bullshit job. If they do that, have a job, they get data entry job and shit like that.
Yeah, coding.
Average women doing hosting and shit like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the weekend. They don't. I'm at ease.
Nails
I'm
done.
bathing. I'm painting my face. Doing all this shit to go out and catch men and trap them up. And just not even thinking about repercussions and consequences whatsoever.
That don't exist.
And I know the child support check is coming in.
Yeah.
And
I'm
I know
on
that
housing.
This system is in my favor. They not logically thinking about it. Well, they not thinking about it like this, but it's in their subconscious if they not thinking like that. Go ahead.
Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech.
See, it say you
Careless.
careless daughters, because the time of being at ease and the being careless, you
About
ain't
to
gonna
come
have
to an end,
you ain't
yeah.
gonna have that privilege no more.
That's right.
You're not gonna have the privilege to carry this mentality.
Right.
You're gonna say, damn, it ain't easy out here no more.
Yeah.
And it's already begun.
It's already, yeah.
Life comes at you fast.
Oh, boy.
That's Jacob's
Shit.
trouble. That's the whole thing with Jacob's trouble. It's going to catch people off guard. The Lord is going to come as a thief in the night.
Yep.
Yeah, if you were maxing and relaxing, the Lord going to pull up. And when he pull up, he's not going to meet you as a man. And he ain't doing no talking. He not.
Yeah,
he ain't on his own.
and before he pull up, all hell's gonna be breaking
Yeah.
loose. And when he pull up, it's gonna be broken loose.
Yeah, the Lord
And-
said, he coming with fire, and what we're alive, it be already kindled in the book of Luke,
Right.
you know? So that's saying, by the time the Lord get here, we already in the beginning of sorrows, okay? Then Jacob's trouble, we got the MO to the TB, okay? All hell about to break loose. And see, that's when this scripture is going to come into play.
Right.
All this shit, this pride shit, I don't need no man shit, all that shit about to go
Right.
straight out the fucking window,
That's
man.
when Isaiah 4 is gonna come in and
Yes.
affect us as well.
Yes.
Because they say, oh shit,
Let
I
me
do
go-
need a man. I ain't independent.
Yeah.
There is no policeman coming to save me.
You know what? I don't mind him having other women. Please protect, be a hedge for me, please. I do. Protect me in a chaotic society that this place is about to be in chaos, man.
Uh-huh.
These elites want chaos to come out, so they can bring that so-called order, man. They want this shit that look at the agenda. They are literally pushing confusion and disarray, man. Captain Disarray. That's who they are. Hey, Captain
Yeah.
Disarray.
Hey, when you think about it, it's really chaos out of chaos.
Yeah,
Right.
chaos.
Because
Yeah.
what Esau is gonna bring, his order is really fucking chaotic.
Yes, it is.
Isaiah 32:10. Many days and years shall ye be troubled,
Right?
ye careless women. It's careless again. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
Right. All the goodies and the benefits you get off of this
Yeah.
system
Yeah. The teeth.
is gonna stop, and it's already started. They
Yeah.
already cut EB. You don't get as much EBT
Yep.
amount as
Yep.
you used to get.
Yep.
They slashing that.
Tax returns.
Yeah,
Slashing.
because they get a lot of money for tax return because of the children.
Yep. Yep.
It was one time in the 90s they wasn't getting that type of money.
No, sir.
I remember 80s and the women wasn't getting all that tax return money.
Thousands.
You see what I'm saying? Now for these women is coming out of this thing, well not maybe I don't know how it's looking now, but prior to this, they were coming $10,000,
Racks,
12,000,
baby.
8,000, 9,000.
Yeah.
They getting all kind of
Yeah.
then blow it in 2 months. No, not 2 months, 2 weeks.
Yes. Straight up, bro. My ex-wife, every fucking year, by the time she got her tax return, before that month was up, it was a new living room set and a new bedroom set and bullshit, and she's broke again. You don't need a new, but you living carelessly.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just gonna spend. I'm gonna get what make me happy, and next year I'm gonna just do this shit again. It's the same shit over and over and over, man.
Like we was going into also with the degrees, I found out that you get more money too with having children. Like when you do your financial aid and stuff.
Yeah,
So you get more money on top
Absolutely.
of that too. So you get more money from your tax return. Then you get more money from like financial aid and things
Yep.
like that too. So that's why they be having so much money.
Yeah, that's why a woman is always quick to say, "I'm gonna go back to
To
school."
school.
Yeah, they thinking, no, it's gonna help me further my or have a career or some shit like that. But also, this shit is gonna take care of me temporarily. Getting all this money, just whether they
go
don't
to
give a
school.
shit, they'll rack up $100,000 in loans.
cause they the biggest debt holders when it come to them student loans. They the biggest debt holders.
Yep, they sitting there. You can, they'll take care of you until you get out.
Yeah, now it's time to pay up.
Now it's time for you to get on the dating site and see if you can get a man to pay. Give him
OnlyFans.
sex so that he can pay your student loans off.
Yeah, I know one of my classmates from college. She got an OnlyFans in a degree. But Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease.
Yep.
Be troubled.
Yep.
And it's gonna come to a point because right now they ain't trembling.
Nah,
they
hell
think
no.
some way, somehow this system is gonna come and make it all better and make things better.
Yeah.
Come on, Joe.
But it's gonna come a day and time is coming very soon Well, you're gonna be trembling.
Yes.
Something bad is gonna have to make these proud ass women tremble.
Yep.
Something very, very catastrophic
Yes.
is gonna happen.
Yes.
The plagues,
Yes.
different plagues. That's the last plagues to come.
Yeah.
Time of Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that famine, that's gonna be the biggest one. Women love to eat.
Yes.
I just seen a TikTok. It was like a couple. They was in the car. They went to go get Chick-fil-A. So he opened up his bag. He ate one nugget, and then he looked over. He hear the bag rumbling. She already finished her food. So it was funny as hell. But no, women be eating fast as hell.
Yeah, well, they weight more than men. The
No,
average
real.
woman weighs more than the average man at the same height.
They being like 200 pounds now. That's like
Yeah.
the new thing to be 200 pounds.
With big backs.
With
Yeah.
big backs and wide shoulders.
Oh,
Got the
man.
Rust Lady on. Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled,
Be troubled.
ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
That's
Y'all
what it's
not
gonna
be
take.
stepping out
Yep.
with your fake ass designer clothes on. Because to tell the truth, the average female ain't wearing real shit. They
Nope.
wear all this fake
Fake.
shit, or they may have got a weenie to buy them something.
Yeah. A couple of tricks.
You know. But then you're not gonna have your nails. You like to go and get your nails done, and that old funky ass weave put in your hair, and all that other shit put on your slut attire. That's gonna be out the window.
What they gonna do when they can't buy pads and tampons? You gonna really be humbled out here.
Yeah, when the water ain't working
Yeah.
or the water is contaminated.
Because y'all women don't know how to do. Bruh, women, the majority of women can't even change the tire on their car.
If they get a flat, they can't put a spare on.
No, they have to call AAA. Roadside assistance. Because y'all don't know how to do shit. And shit that you know, women like to use they women privilege. Oh, well, a man's supposed to be doing this. A man's supposed to do that. But you don't need a man.
They independent.
Yeah, see the madness in your thought process. That brings nothing but confusion, man.
Isaiah 32 and 12. They shall lament for the
Read that last line one more time.
Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble. Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Yeah, and sackcloth, that's something you wear when you mourning. Y'all gonna be down. Bad. Like, yeah, Jake say, yeah, down bad. Y'all gonna be down bad, man. But there will be some that, okay, you know what? They right. They got women out there that's doing their little so-called best to do what's right, man.
Yeah.
You know? But they not out and about like these other women. Okay?
But that's few and far in between.
Yes.
Too much no more. It used to be more the standard or the norm. Now it's like that's like finding a leprechaun or a four-leaf clover.
Right. That's why in that
Leprechaun.
time, shit,
Hell
all these
yeah.
shit, bro, this hell is gonna humble these
Yeah.
women. That's why they gonna say I'm in sackcloth, represent the mourning. That's so I'll put some clothes on my funky ass, and I'll eat my own. I ain't trying to go out and have a Sunday. Ain't no Sunday fun day.
Right. No more fun.
Ain't no stuff in your fat ass mouth with
At the buffet.
lobsters and or shrimps and catfish.
Crustaceans.
I was at a place getting something to eat. This over the weekend. This weekend I can't remember what day it was, and Big Shirley came in there.
Make it work.
At first she came in the place, Mediterranean place.
Oh my
Came in
goodness.
there, y'all got catfish.
Man.
That's exactly what she said. She came in there.
Golly.
No, I mean just. Now she ain't even got seated yet. Y'all got catfish.
Yeah, that's what I do, bro. I went through that shit last week. But yeah, and it should be an embarrassment
Right.
for a woman to sit down at a table with a man and eat more than the man. And if you're hungry, wait, go home and eat after the date. Go home and eat. You shouldn't sit down and eat more than what your man is eating. You know, but they don't see it like that because they using that date as a come up.
Exactly.
So they gonna sit there and stuff their fucking
Yeah,
face.
then gonna order something. Oh, well, I got
To
something
go.
to go. Yeah.
Yeah. They have no femininity. Again, like
Yeah.
I was saying,
Yeah.
what's feminine about you? Yeah, they have no femininity.
The opposite, masculinity.
Yeah.
Isaiah 32:12. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
Yep. So all the little trinkets and benefits, y'all get to gather abroad, and hey, they like to go to nice places. They like to go to nice restaurants on the dime of a man.
Yeah.
You know, they want to travel. They like to feel right. A woman talk about traveling. Oh, I love to
Love
travel.
to travel.
Not just within the country, but they like to go outside the country.
Passport
We want to
ready.
go to we going to Cancun. We going to Jamaica. We going here. We going there. Going next. We taking can't forget the cruises. And the hot girl summers trips.
Yeah.
Can't forget the
Girl
many
trip.
trips to Las Vegas. The innocent trip to Las Vegas.
Yeah. It's just her and her friends. And a plethora of rods.
And they all want to go.
Yeah, they want to go.
So
Shit.
that's a goddamn desert. A city in the middle of the desert.
All
That
that
you
little
go break yourself in.
Yeah.
Right. They go out there, they see the little lights and
Flashing
on Sunset
lights.
Boulevard, and they hypnotize. Ooh, I can be a hoe out here. Well, I can be more of a hoe
Yeah.
out here. What happened in Sin City, stay in Sin City.
That's why you got all these Judite women that was at the Freakniks watching the screen to make sure they face don't and they
Yeah.
ass don't pop up
And
on the
making
screen.
videos trying to justify, if you happen to see me,
That was a long
That
time
was-
ago, before I hit the wall and
Yeah.
had under 100 bodies.
Well, I read too, like the higher up women in these higher up positions, they trying to sue Hulu and whatnot for the documentary.
Yeah.
They don't want to lose their positions if they get seen.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I even did like a quick lesson on it. One comment was like, "This is my mom. Can you take it down?"
Now you see, check this out. Check it out. Ain't that something? These women, a lot of the Freaknik crowd was college
Yeah.
people.
College.
You see, yeah, you had everybody, but a lot of that people that was there was sisters that was on the line, on the sorority line.
They sure
They
was
all out
online.
there getting their career, you know,
In order.
Greek life.
And the men in the fraternity world,
Yeah.
the sorority world was
Yeah.
big down there. That's
Yeah.
what it was all about.
Yeah.
The Kappa Beach,
The Kappa.
Kappa Beach party. It was about the college spring break.
Go and
the
blow
college
off some
crowd
steam.
Get into that stuff more than the regular people that attend.
Yes.
So them same women that was down there popping and twerking and all that on and with all
They
that
sitting in
stuff.
some little office, yeah, sweating. Lord, I hope they don't show. I hope, Lord. Yeah, too late. You see, these things, they think never come back to haunt them. And here they are. Boom.
Dang, that's crazy. Young, can you please take that down? That's my mom.
Yeah. And
Wow.
And then the pose that she was doing, it was two JAG officers. She was bent over like into the
With her
driver's seat.
box wide,
Her legs
Yeah.
wide open. Another Jake spreading her cheeks. You can see
straight
they
through.
blanked it out, but come on now.
You can see through the tunnel. You can
Yeah,
see
like-
to the
like-
other side of the
like
tunnel.
Dave Chappelle said, "Is that her birth canal?"
Yeah, shit.
That was pretty lovely.
Yeah, that was good.
And like the brother mentioned, Greek life.
Yeah, that's what it's at.
Jake has always been into that, following at since the time that was introduced, the way of so-called life through the Greeks, okay? That Hellenization, all that type of freaking off, man. Jake got into that shit. Jake has always been heavy. That's why Jake is heavy into sororities and fraternities. Because it's nothing but a bunch of fucking freakism, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I had a lot of Greek friends, like in all these different fraternities, even like the white fraternities and like the Latinos. But I know with the black fraternities, like if they couldn't get on campus, they would be pissed. Like if they were trying to get a chapter or whatnot, they'd be pissed they couldn't. Like, man, fuck, the school won't let us get on campus and things like that. Like bro, you don't really need that to. If you're gonna turn up, I mean, shit, you might as well turn up.
And you know, within that Greek brotherhood with Jake, with the Kappas and the Omegas, it helps them to get into certain positions.
Mm-hmm.
They pull each other. So come and let's walk the line and bounce candy canes off the floor and run through all these holes and do all of this freak shit and pledge Greek.
Yeah.
Because now I can use this to get perks and benefits in society.
Right. Now, and before the perks, we had fun on the road
Big
to
fun.
success.
And the girls, hey, bruh,
Orgies.
them females that was in them sororities was the biggest whores on campus.
They into having orgies. Like
Yes.
the sororities and the frat brothers.
Trains.
And the sorority sisters.
Yes.
They into the orgy life. It be big orgies and shit they have. You know?
Even just the regular students. I know one of my boys, he was a Kappa. So we went to relays, and I was around a bunch of Kappas, but I was always wearing black and red anyway. Bitches was coming up to me like I was a Kappa, just didn't even know I was in the fraternity or not. They didn't even care. Like they don't. If they see you around some Greek letters, they want to get in the mix, like
Right.
the brother was saying. Like,
Everybody having sex with the same people.
Drugs floating around.
Micah 7 and 10.
oh yeah, that's a good.
This is Micah.
Hey, this is where the spirit, I mean, you know, where the spirit's been at.
Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Yeah, women are not gonna be uplifted. I'm sorry. I would say women are not gonna be uplifted like how women are uplifted and put on a pedestal.
Right.
Nah, women are gonna get smitten or what did it say?
Trodden down
Trodden down.
as mire in the
The
street.
mire in the streets. I'm being lonely. I ain't gonna be worth the shit these days.
Yeah. Underfoot.
Yeah, you guys go. All right. Yeah, for your great pride, and then speaking against, you got a lot of women that have spoke against men of the Lord, brothers that is, you know, if you done been in this truth for a little while, you didn't. Some brothers that dealt with women, you know, and they can talk shit, you know. They talk shit. Or your woman, if certain brothers' woman may be giving them hell. Talking, being an absolute demon. Then you got women that just talk down on this. They talking that Israelite shit.
Yeah, yeah.
About the Lord gonna come.
But they think that they're African. They think that they're Cleopatra. So
Yeah.
Oh,
that's-
Lord.
that's
Yeah.
what they on that whole Kemet ordeal.
Yeah. Really, when you get into it, it's about being a damn promiscuous hoe.
Yep. Yes.
Now finish Isaiah 32.
Yeah.
Go back and,
I mean,
and
let's
read
go
that
back on
last. Yeah.
one about the teeth.
Yes.
Isaiah 32, verse 12. They shall lament for the teat
They gonna cry for the benefits that they once was getting. And like the brother was going into, them benefits is already being depleted, man. They already cutting back. See,
A lot
you
of
got
women
your
feeling
stimmy.
it.
Yeah, a lot of women is feeling
Hey,
that shit.
As they cutting back on the EBT, the food prices are steady
Going up. But I used to get a month. I used to be able to make it through the whole month and feed my family off of this. Now. Yeah,
I
now.
mean, they came up off of that part of the welfare system. Being able to sell food stuff, you know, say you can go giving people the card and
Yeah.
you know, getting their hustle on with the card. They could do it because they had enough money to buy over
What
excess
they
of
had,
food.
get enough for them and sell some.
I was just gonna say that. If they learn how to cook, they can stretch
Make it
out
stretch.
instead of buying all this prepackaged processed shit.
Yep.
You know how for a big bag of rice and some beans will go?
Yep,
You
yep.
stretch that. Let's say a 5-pound bag of red beans or some pinto beans and some rice. Shit, 5 pounds will take you about 2 weeks,
Yep.
depending on your family size.
Yeah.
But you cook. That's the whole point of cooking. You stretch that shit out. No,
Yep.
They want to buy the Hot Pockets, the box of Twix,
cereal.
right?
Totinos.
Yeah, all
If
that
they
shit.
do cook, it's founders.
Yeah, hot pocket. Hot pocket.
If they do cook, when the little times that cooking do happen, it's frowned upon to eat leftovers.
How far a pot of spaghetti sauce will go? Let it go all week on one pot.
Hey,
Yeah, some pasta.
they so bugged out, this is really going on.
Yep.
We ain't eating leftovers. That shit was sitting in the goddamn
Yeah.
refrigerator.
We had that
Right,
yesterday.
Yeah, that's their attitude. Yeah, all that shit, the Heavenly Father's gonna kill that night.
Shit,
That
fuck eating
mentality.
this spaghetti that's in there. I'm going to Panda Express.
Yeah. Get the orange chicken on Chow Mein.
Yeah.
Double chicken.
They don't want to eat nothing left over. That's right. That's exactly right. But y'all got
I was gonna
It
say,
was a time in time, shit. You get everything that was cooked must get eaten.
You got
Yeah.
to get ate
And there's
first.
no option about
Yeah.
it.
No,
my
they
math
still got
teacher,
there.
She from Trinidad. Well, when I was taking that course for safety, you get that NCCER certification, something like that. It's like a safety program for takes for the plants to get it.
oh, okay.
I think it's NCCER. But she the teacher, she was from Trinidad. She taught classes and then she did other things. But she said, I cook every day for my husband. On top of with her career, she still cooks. She said on Sundays, she said I make meals for the whole week, and I put them in containers, put them in the freezer. She say so I have to do before I go to work. I take them out. By the time I get home, it's thawed out, and I cook it. And she say her husband eat a home cooked meal every day.
Dang.
But if women would just think like that, there's ways to do things. All women think that everything got to revolve and rotate around them.
Yeah.
This is why they're gonna wake up to a nightmare when Jacob trouble comes.
Yep.
A quick point on that snap. What's happening too is there's been a lot of so-called hackers. So they getting their money on their card. They go into the grocery store in a couple days.
El
Somebody
Zilcho.
else in a different city or different state, they just snatch their funds.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's gonna be a struggle.
Well,
You
that's
know what?
that.
That'd be Esau too.
Yep. Yeah.
A lot of times that'd be Esau.
Doing that shit.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they can forward this
MOTB.
this agenda.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, if you just get this, we can eliminate that hacking
that.
shit. Yeah, because they keep showing the little skimmers on that. They go to the ATM and they got skimmer on the ATM, and you know people's accounts are getting hacked and blah 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 blah. Yeah, go to you pay at the pump, and there's a skimmer on the pump.
So everybody's terrified about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Even the little machines too, like when you paying for gas or if you go and get like a little snack inside the place, they got them in there too.
Yeah,
So they, like you said, they pushing that carrot and that little grain of rice.
yeah.
I don't understand with the skimmers and stuff. I see where the stuff is going, but with the skimmers, like, oh, you put your card in there, it's gonna read all your information, but it ain't gonna be the same thing with the with the Karagma, like all you gotta do is swipe
No,
your hand.
what's the difference? Yeah.
Like, and people like you're gonna say they're gonna advertise it as being safer than having a card because of people having the skimmers or whatever.
Right.
But
It's
like,
still
it's the same
digital.
thing.
Yeah. Long as it's digital, it's a free fall. Long as it's digital, you can get hacked.
But these people
You
don't
can't hack
think-
somebody's physical money that they got in their pocket unless you rob them.
They got germs on them, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Esau can tell people whatever
Exactly.
through his media machine.
Yep, yep.
And they gonna buy into it.
This is the way of the future. Everybody want to walk. Everybody want to step into the future. Oh, I got to have the new iPhone, even though the one I had was just as good as this one. This is the future. I need to have this. I gotta get that. one.
I got 2 more apps on this phone. And
Yeah.
the Pixel
Yeah, yeah.
went up.
You gotta be out of your mind to buy an electric vehicle, but yet people are still buying electric vehicles.
And that's
That's the way of the future.
all new that's being on the production line. It's either,
Yep.
it's
Hybrid
electric,
to EV.
hybrid to- yeah. See that?
Oh, I was gonna say another thing I noticed that like one of the things that you can't really hack, you can't really hack your mind. Like you keep information in here, but I saw, I guess they came out with a new AI or algorithm thing they're kind of working on. It's like the AI can take whatever you can basically figure out whatever you're thinking, like the gist of whatever you're thinking. So now they can get into your mind, like.
Yeah, and they can do it, and even and outside of that, they already got a social profile or on people. They know how we think
Your
based
shopping
upon
patterns.
that data that's being inputted into a search engine.
Right.
You know what you looking at, what you buying. They got all this shit tracked and data.
What time do you leave home? Where do you go? What's your normal route?
Wow. And they already done set the playing field of what you can get into. You know what I'm saying? So they know how people think. And they categorize, okay, we know it's only so much you can get into because they gave you the pool of information and entertainment and every goddamn thing. You know? So yeah, Esau know what the hell they know how they subjects think.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. They know what you're gonna do before you do it.
Right.
Wiser than Daniel. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like that movie Minority Report.
Yeah. Yeah. The precogs and all of that shit. Pre-crime unit.
Did you want more in that verse?
What was
Isaiah
that?
32. It's about to see.
That was the end of the teats?
Yeah, just the teeth, just a little bit more.
Come on.
Isaiah 32:12.
The teats.
Or the bosoms.
Yeah.
They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Well, he was going into the teats, the bosoms, that nourishment, those things that are good for you. What's that?
With the nourishment in the form of this system giving them the benefits.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And
Which it
lament-
really don't
Mhm.
benefit them. It's really just destroying them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It gave them the illusion of I don't need a man. Let the system take care of me. Well, the system about to leave you high and dry. That's what y'all don't freaking understand.
This is crazy.
But you're not gonna understand it till a dose of reality hit your ass. And a lot of these women is getting that dose right now, man.
Yeah, I seen a video of a woman was saying
It's raining.
it's costing more and more to be a woman these days because she talking about the price to get your nails done, your hair
Yes.
done, and
Yes.
all that. Because I'm like, what the fuck in it they got to do with being a woman?
Right.
Now this going back to what y'all was saying earlier about they got all the whole laundry list of what they want, but they just come as is. They don't do no self-improvement, no type of now they'll go get the degree for Esau, but as far as them being better people to where a high what they call it, caliber or
High profile
value
man, high
wanna
value.
be with them,
Yeah.
you ain't offering nothing. A lot of time a man asking what you bring to the table, it ain't got nothing to do with money.
Bring me. What you mean?
I am the table.
No, you gonna eat some shit.
You gonna cook, you gonna clean, your attitude is nasty. Yeah, you ain't bringing nothing to the table.
Right.
If that man was to lose all that, she'll be gone the next day. Probably the
Shit.
same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said it's costing more to. She said it's costing more to be a woman. She mentioned costing more to get her
Getting
nails.
pedicures and manicures, all
For
that.
who? Because it ain't for men. Don't look at women and say, "Damn, look at her
Look
nails.
at your
Ooh, she got
nails.
some nice nails.
Some pretty color.
Ooh, look at that weave. Ooh, man, that weave looking good on her."
I think Altazar posted that video, and she'll be all right if she just had some longer
Long eyelashes. Hell yeah. Ain't no
Nobody
man
saying
saying that shit.
Yeah, I know some lash takes. Them shits ain't cheap. Like
No,
one,
they
of
call it good.
the, one of the least expensive prices I seen was like $125. And that's like on the entry level type shit.
And you gotta keep getting them refilled just like your fingernails. And they tear out your real lashes. You ever see a bitch that ain't got no eyelashes? That's cause she been wearing them fake lashes. I asked them girl,
Sometimes
I
you
was
gotta
like,
wear 'em,
why?
yeah.
Yeah, now you gotta have them. Yeah, my natural lashes, they growing back. What happened to them? Oh, the fake lashes, they pulled them out. Like, yeah, you gluing this shit to your fucking eyelids.
Exactly. If a female would have came, and we was talking about that, I forget we was having that conversation. I forget who it was. I think it was one of you two brothers. Man, we was talking about it and coming up, even in the early '90s, women wasn't wearing a weave like that.
No.
I remember even when I went, I'm younger than these two brothers, big brothers. The girls I went to high school with, they would come, they would have that little short hair that couldn't grow. That's how they rocked it. They wore it rock. They didn't put no shame, none of that. They wore it. But if you would have came to school with some goddamn weed down to here and some eyelashes,
They getting clown.
you would have got clown.
Your
out.
hair
You would've
wasn't
ran
that long
home.
yesterday.
That ain't gonna happen.
I can see tracks in your head. Now these girls, they wear yarn in their head. Actual fucking yarn.
Oh, cheap, raggedy ass young too.
Yeah, Halle Berry, she popularized that short cuts back.
Yeah,
in the
that
day.
little, yeah,
90s.
yeah,
Tony Braxton.
yeah, yeah.
Anita Baker.
Yeah.
EPMD, she was fine.
Haircut like Anita Baker, yeah.
Yeah, y'all got it, bro.
Get that 7 women shall take hold of one man. Shit, we can close on that.
I was thinking about it.
I had a quick one real quick.
Go ahead. All right.
2 Esdras 16 and 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth
Right.
that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
Read that again. What shall grow upon the earth?
Behold, victuals, 2 Esdras 16, 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case.
It's okay right now. I can still go to the drive-through. I can still get the number 2 with the double portion. Yeah, all the fries you can give me. So it's all good. I don't know what y'all out here talking about. It's good. They think they in good case. They don't even see this shit crumbling, man. A lot of them don't even see it. And the ones that's catching that little hell, they, like the brother said, they think this shit is gonna come back and snap back into place like it always have, man. This place is on a decline, like never before.
Yeah, like never before.
One of my boys in the world told me that when I was first coming to the truth, I was telling him this shit finna go down. And he looked me dead in my eyes and was like, it always go down, but it's gonna come right back up. I was like,
Okay.
no, it's not. He's like, bro, it always comes back. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna argue. He be into semantics. I was like, all right, you the smart guy. We gonna see. So you and your kids, when all this start going down, we gonna see how it pans out. You don't have to believe. Eat your pepperoni pizza and go on with your business.
Yeah.
Right.
When did it ever come back?
Right.
This shit is a replay of 08.
Yeah.
Economic woes of 08.
Yep.
They never dealt with it.
Yep.
They just put policies in place to kick it down, like they say, kick the can down the road.
Yeah. Let them deal with it
That ain't
later.
no more road.
Ain't that the end of the road. Busted in here.
That shit from '08 on top of all of the new shit that's going on, all of that is one big powder keg ready to explode.
Yeah.
Because back then you had the mortgage crisis and all of that
Yep.
Fannie and Freddie made
Yep.
and all that.
The bill lights.
Yeah. Bill out, what they call it, the predatory lending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called, they said, I forget the term, but basically approving people for loans that
They
really
knew
couldn't
yes.
hold them type of
Predatory lending.
loan. You know, I know what you're talking. I can't think of it. But basically, yeah, approving people for loans that their income could not
Sustain.
that.
But like y'all said,
But they had that they may had a fixed interest or APR for the first whatever how many years, and then it become adjustable. And when the interest rates go up, and shit.
Yeah.
But when they got approved, they was barely being able to make the payments, and then when the economy, when everything hit the fan, the banks went belly up for one, and then the people wouldn't have been able to make the payments because of the layoffs and whatnot.
and I was gonna say, just like y'all seen, kicking the can up the road, that's the same thing they did with like the PPP loans. They know people can't pay those astronomical amounts to, go back and pay employees. They knew people was gonna get the loans, they go out and buy dope shit. Like people getting locked up and buying Lamborghinis and all kind of shit that depreciate.
Jake said shit. I know all this shit is it's gonna bite me in the ass later.
Subprime.
Yeah. Subprime lending.
Let me finish this out so I can- that they shall think themselves to be in good case, even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion.
So with them thinking they in good case and it's all good, evils is growing up on the earth. All hell is constantly breaking loose.
Right.
But it's gonna snap back. Okay. That's part of our job of why we out here. To get that warning of the hell that's the more hell that's about to take place, man. And it ain't gonna get better. It's gonna get worse.
Why would you want it to get better here? It being in the same mind that we in, why would you want this to get better?
Because they don't see anything wrong with it. They think this is life.
Yeah.
This shit is death, man.
And they don't want the king, they don't want a man rule. They don't want to get in order, man.
That's what it is.
The majority of our people, they do not want to get in order. They okay with this disarray society, man.
Yeah. And like the scriptures talk about, they trust in oppression in Isaiah
Right.
30.
That's crazy. That's insanity. You trust in your oppressor. The
They
one
want
that
shit
got
to
his
be
foot
like
on your
it
neck.
was in the 90s with this new technology. The only thing different is with the social media and the technology advancements, so to speak. Because in the thing about it, 90s was pretty cool. You know, you can
Just
get you a job,
kidding.
$10 an hour. You can go live. Well, I know down in the southern region, you can live off shit, $10, $12 an hour shit.
Yeah.
You could go and do some shit.
Yeah,
At one point in
Yeah.
time, with some overtime,
yeah.
you do
You
okay.
doing it, shit.
Your jobs was plentiful. You wasn't concerned. Was you was adult. Once you was an adult, pretty much, and you can get a, adult type of job. You make your money. Gas was good.
99 cents.
Yeah. Gas was good.
Cars
everything.
was cheaper.
Shit. That old food stamps was great. Even greater when you getting all kind of
Yeah.
the price. I remember, man. You can go. Shit, if you spending $1,000 on somewhere to stay in down south.
You was doing big things. You was living somewhere
That was
real
crazy.
nice. Yeah.
For the average, I was living beyond good.
Yeah.
Shit. You can go. You can get back then. You can get apartments for, regular average apartments anywhere from, if you was about $500, some cases 3-something,
Yeah.
300 something bucks a month, $500.
You was living in a
$600.
nice apartment, 500.
Yeah, a nice apartment for $500.
And you know what too? Food stamps back then was a little booklet, little paper notes for
Yeah.
food.
Exactly.
That was easier to hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, all you had to do was just get they stamps and you could go.
Was you wanted Isaiah?
Isaiah 4.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our reproach.
And in that day is right around the corner. It's fastly approaching.
Yep.
Okay, like the elder was saying, that we see the things, how this kingdom is coming down. The other people, they don't see it. Okay, these women that are at ease, they don't see that. Okay, it says 7 women shall take hold of one man to take away their reproach. They're gonna look for that comfort in the days that's coming. Okay, that's fastly approaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, it's 7 women. It's not talking about actual
7 women, yeah.
7 women. It could be 20 women. It could be 30. It could be 2. It's just 7 just representing completion.
Yep.
However that's gonna play out for men, valuable, the real valuable men, high
Right.
value men, which is men of the Lord.
Right.
You know, because these little punks out here gonna be getting picked off from the plains,
Yep.
from all the death. Famine, the sword, destruction. You know,
And they're gonna be getting sent overseas too in the valley of
Yeah.
Jehoshaphat.
Yes, sir.
Yahweh
and they said, yeah, and just like us, when we repent, we say, damn, I've been being wicked out here. Oh shit. And then we want to, get ourselves right. You know what I'm saying? Through the truth. So they gonna take away my, I'll be a woman. I'll be humble. Because I know I've been out here. I'm getting judged for the shit I've been
Turned
out here
up.
doing.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to take away my reproach.
woman run up to you, have but nigga talk about they trying to rape me. It's your business.
Yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Independent.
yeah.
Like
You equal to me, girl. What you telling me
None
for?
of your business.
Like you always say, the book of Eli.
Yeah.
You gotta be in the book
With
of Eli.
Captain
spirit.
Sablehouse, fuck that. That day.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
gonna see how, the Most High gonna see. We know it's in the scripture. We gonna see how it all
Plays
looks
out,
and
yeah.
play out when the time get here. Right. Cause y'all women gonna be in for the taking.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Spoiled.
Ravishing
Booty.
is gonna be taking place like it never before.
Booty.
Men are not asking. Men are not coming up. with
Right.
names,
And,
baby.
yeah, running game and hey, you sure look nice to know. They not gonna be asking questions. They're gonna be sitting there watering at the mouth like a pack of hungry
Yeah,
wolves.
y'all put some clothes on that day.
I bet you so.
You out showing your booty and your camel
Yeah.
toes.
The sackcloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like brother was saying, that car carousel. You was riding the car carousel. That car carousel gonna ride you.
Yeah, men gonna have it their way.
Yeah, like Burger.
Like Burger King.
In Judges, Levite went to get his concubine, and when he went to stay in the city, men came out of the city and tried to get him, but he was like, I have my concubine, mate, all the way to the morning.
Killed, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, yeah, with that, Lord, we gonna close it out. Lord willing, edification went out. Hey, that's where the spirit was at. It's a big thing. That's a big thing in the earth.
That's part of prophecy.
That's part of prophecy. Yeah, this woman being totally out of control, and it's a messed up the world.
Yeah. And so like and then like the prophecy side, the Lord is saying what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Some of our women they gonna humble up, but the majority of y'all gonna get put to death, man.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna get put to
Some of
death.
y'all, a lot of them gonna humble up, but only
A select
gonna
little
mean
few.
shit.
Yep.
Cause it's gonna be so much hellcat going on there with them. It's gonna be a lot of, I understand, a lot of them they gonna but it's up to the Lord and how that's gonna play out. Who the Most High gonna have mercy on?
Yep.
But it's gonna be more women put to death than men.
Yep.
Cause it's more women
Yep.
here.
Yeah. The woman driving, you hear her brakes?
Because she ain't. All I got to put gas in.
And the radio turned up, so she can't even hear that.
I think that might have been Big Shirley in that Benz passed by, but she didn't
With the
have no
window busted out in the back.
Right.
What you think is the story behind that?
It ain't no
See,
telling.
we were talking.
Ain't no telling, because you saw the weave was flowing.
Yeah.
But she in a Mercedes. That probably happened last night. They was out turned up.
Yeah.
And like you say, she can't afford to get a window put on her car.
She driving a Benz.
Shit.
And like brothers were saying too, she was in her phone the whole time I was
Yep.
No, she was on the phone.
on the phone the whole time.
Can't afford the deductible.
Right.
The deductible probably $1,000.
Lord willing, edification went
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
We wrapping it up.
Yeah. The hell with Big Shirley.
Once again, you know, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakudash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings unto the elect nation of Israel. All right. And till next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.
A ball.
A ball.